This is TV3 KARD Television, Wichita, Kansas.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Well, hello there. Here's our good friend Sarge. Say hi, Sarge. And almost live and nearly from Wichita, it's conversational shaving. Well, hello again. I've already prepped my face with Barbus shaving oil, and my razor today is going to be this two-piece non-adjustable Merkur 34C HD razor. In there on what will be its fourth use, it will be one of these feather high stainless blades. Can you see that okay? And let's see, my soap is going to be this Pasteur HC&C. It's a kind of a, what do you call it, a combination, mashup, whatever. Pasteur 5th Anniversary Special Edition Shaving Soap. And that's for the 5th edition of their combination. I can't think of the word right now. It'll come to me, but they're pairing up of Pasteur and HC&C. I'm sure that's what it's got to be, because Pasteur Pharmacy that sells a lot of traditional shaving products in New York City, they've been around for many decades, I think. And let's see, I've already lathered my brush here, such as it is. It's the Yaqi, it's a Yaqi Professional brush, synthetic, and I lathered in the Yulay honeycomb shaving bowl. So I'll try to get a lather going on my face here, and I hope you're all doing well out there. Now, this soap, I rated it online as 4 out of 5 stars, but I wonder if I wasn't a little kind. There's nothing wrong with the scent. The scent is about 4 or 5 out of 10 as far as its strength goes. It's a pleasant, masculine, I think, scent, and kind of a form, to my unsophisticated nose, it smells like many Italian type shaving soaps as far as the scent goes. But it doesn't lather as well as I would like it to. And the performance was okay, but not the best in the West. Now, by themselves, HC&C and Pasteur Pharmacy are fine. They're fine places from which to buy shaving stuff. And the HC&C soaps I've had by themselves are good. Pasteur has paired with, I don't know if it's just HC&C or if there have been other companies, but Pasteur, you know, they sell a lot of stuff, a lot of shaving stuff besides being a regular pharmacy. Let me go ahead and wet the razor here. Anyway, we'll start pass number 1 with the grain. Haven't used this razor in a minute. It's a very mild razor. That's why I feel safe using one of these very sharp feather high stainless blades. That's what the tuck looks like. If you get the kind that have 5 blades in each tuck, the little card inside the tuck is yellow and maybe blue or something if you get the kind that have 10 blades in each tuck, but it's the same blade. Nice so far. nicer. I've only used this soap once before. The day I got it recently, I shaved with it on camera. It was either that day or the next day, whenever it was I needed to shave. And it was okay, but nothing to write home about. Now with this razor and this blade, I feel like I'm having a better, closer shave right now. Not that the soap had a lot to do with how close the previous shave was. Hang on, let me rinse the razor. Jeez. So far, this is a more comfortable shave, I think, than the first shave I had with this soap. And I think that's because I'm having I'm using, I should say, a superior razor and a superior blade compared to last time. I'll go up here now. Pretty smooth considering how sharp the blade is, but it is a mild razor, like I said. I suppose I have to be careful here. I developed a pimple there. Yeah, maybe you can see it. Although I've been using sulfur soap on my face, which I don't have acne usually, but sulfur soap is supposed to be good for acne. So it made a pimple appear here. Is that what it did? Yeah. Maybe taking some of the natural oil from the face, maybe all of it gathered here and gave me a pimple. I don't know what happened there. Either that or it could be, I don't know, an infected hair or something. Is that what they call it? An infected hair? I think so. There's certain words and terms. I don't think I'm getting Alzheimer's, but who knows? I seem to have trouble remembering certain words and terms nowadays. Maybe more so than usual. But then again, I seem to have learned more words and terms in the past decade or two. There's more to remember, and hence more to forget. Okay, I'll flip the razor over, go over here. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'll be right back, and then it'll be time for a second pass across the grain. Well, I re-lathered from the brush, and I even lathered up a little bit more in that bowl, but very thin layers here. Anyway, across the grain we go. And earlier, I just buzzed my hair with an inexpensive set of wall electric clippers, the kind you can get from the dollar store. Wall's a good company, WAHL, and they make they make clippers at all different kinds of price points. Yes, some of Wall's clippers are they're for professionals, for barbers and beauticians and so forth. In fact, I think that's how Wall started, W-A-H-L, clippers. But I don't have a lot of hair to cut, and so I just got the cheap kind. I pretty much buzzed, not all of it, but I buzzed most of it off. I could shave my head now, but eh. Okay, rinse time. Okay. Okay, now flip the razor over. Let's see, which way did I go? I think I flip it this way. Okay. Okay, this might start bleeding. I think it is. That's okay. A pimple or infected hair or whatever it is. I'm not too worried about it right now. It is what it is. Yeah, I can see that little spot bleeding there. Sorry, I'm not being very conversant right now. I'm just enjoying the shave despite the little problems. Okay, I'll go over here now. Still some audio feedback kind of on the bottom of the cheeks there. We've had a lot of rain here, folks. A lot more rain than we usually have in July. But the grass I'm trying to grow out back is getting a lot of good from all that rain. Some of the grass seed was sown on ground that was pretty tightly packed. The dirt was pretty tightly packed, and therefore it seems to have taken longer to germinate. This time I put straw down over the grass seed because so much of it was washing down this little hill, this little incline out back. Out by where I usually have a little flower garden of sorts. Okay, that's it for right now. I'll be right back for a third pass against the grain. Well, I even went back to the tub and got a little bit more soap on the brush, but very thin, very not real lathery, but it'll do the trick. Here we go. It's supposed to warm up the next few days here, we'll see. With all the cuts at the National Weather Service, I don't think that the forecasts have been as accurate as they normally are, or maybe I should say they've even been more inaccurate than they normally are. Yeah, whenever a country applies a lot of austerity measures, I find that it's usually just a way to put money in somebody's pocket. Somebody that's already rich is just getting richer. The way I feel. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Okay, go over here now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I was still hearing some audio feedback in certain places. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'll be right back for pickups. Hey, kitty, what time is it? It's pickup time, kitty. Yay! You see the magic clock over there? Yeah. Okay, kitty, I'll let you back out. Okay, here we go, pickup time. This blade has still been pretty sharp, but more smooth than it might ordinarily have been. Go over here now. Okay, I'm gonna go over this one more time. I'll do a bit of a slickness test here. I won't add any more soap. Soap is not super slick either. It has decent slickness. I'm talking about, what do you call it? Not post-shave, but residual slickness. And so, my ultimate feeling about this soap so far, well, I don't know if that doesn't make sense what I just said. Ultimate and so far, those two things don't go together. But maybe my penultimate, my feeling of this soap nearing the end of the shave here is that it should get about 3 out of 5 stars. If I were grading it, I would give it about a C. I might be over shaving here. Let's see how we're feeling. As far as closeness goes, I'd have to say this is a BBS shave I got. Many thanks to this razor and the blade I used. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to dry off now. So, I would say that overall, the soap I used has subpar performance but above average scent. Too bad about that subpar performance, because I don't like to run down any of our vendors, any of the folks that make the shaving supplies, hardware, software, you name it. But anyway, I'll start a brief recap here, and then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave. I prep my face beforehand with Barbus shaving oil, and my razor has been this 2-piece non-adjustable Merkur 34C HD razor. In there, on its 4th use, was one of these feather high stainless blades. And here's the soap in question. The Pasteur 5th Anniversary Special Edition Shaving Soap by, it's a matchup between Pasteur and HC&C. HC&C probably is the one that actually makes the soap. Pasteur has been around a lot longer, but these guys collaborated. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Their collaboration apparently is on its 5th anniversary right now. Also, I lathered up using this Yaqi Professional synthetic brush. There's that. And I lathered in this. It's the one of the many colors you can get of the Yulay honeycomb shaving bowl. I think Monica Gillum still sells these. I hope so. And I'm going to reach over here for some of the Thayer's Lavender Witch Hazel. Non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic. Saying alcoholic almost makes me think I'm using the wrong term. It's not something you drink, it's something you put on your face. But just a toner, not an astringent. A lovely light lavender scent that won't clash with anything because it's such a light scent. Actually, I think it goes oddly enough with this kind of masculine-ish scented shaving soap. It goes so well with a lot of things. You might be surprised. The lavender part might scare a lot of gentlemen, but it's not too effeminate. It's actually pretty nice. It's the Thayer's Lavender Witch Hazel. Reaching over here, got some of the matching Pasteur HC&C 5th Anniversary Special Edition shaving soap, but it's the aftershave. So I'll open that, get some of that going in my hand here. Okay, so I'll get a lot of it going in my hand here, some of it down here on the wrists, up behind the back of the ears, the temples, back of the neck. A little bit of sting because there's some alcohol in this, but not too much alcohol. I'll give it props for that. It's not, the alcohol is not overly done. The scent is nice. So you have another case here. Excuse me, I was just wiping my hands off on the towel. The towel's gonna smell good. I should have wiped them on my shirt, I guess. But another case where the aftershave is probably better. I'll go ahead and say it. It's better than the soap. It matches well. The scent matches perfectly, but the aftershave is much better, in my opinion, than the soap. Finally, the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Mysterium Serum Mentholated. So, get some of that, flinging it everywhere. I got more on my hands than I needed. That's going to feel nice. So nice. Strong menthol, if you get this, if you go for the mentholated option such as I did, probably going to be careful around the eyes here because that menthol can kind of burn your eyes a little bit, which it kind of is, but I don't care. I like this. And it's starting to feel better and better on my skin. I gotta run. Peace out.